Ah, hello. Didn't see you come in. Welcome to day 16 in this, the least convenient house.
But Daniel, I've been here the whole time.
Well, you I saw come in. It's everyone else here I didn't see come in. And wipe your feet, please, and good luck, is all I can really say.
Right? Come with us first to this shed.
Please.
We need to draft a new room.
Mm-hmm. Boy. I hope they've never at any point attempted to rent out a room in this place to anyone, because my goodness gracious, they were never seen again.
Can you imagine the Airbnb listing?
Just impossible.
How many rooms does it have? How many bathrooms does it have?
These are great questions.
How many people can sleep here?
We'll find out, won't we?
Do any of the couches have fold-out beds?
That's new.
Ooh.
Shrine. Make an offering. Receive a blessing.
That is new.
We have to do that one, I think.
I think so. We don't have any offerings, but we're still on Get New Rooms Day.
We are absolutely, yeah. That day will continue until we decide we've seen them all. Really. Neat.
Oh.
You
know that looks like the well?
The well.
I think I've called it the fountain, but it's not really a fountain either. The water feature in the courtyard.
Wow, that really does look like like that same sort of like size, shape, all that.
Yeah.
I could see that being. Like, obviously doesn't make physical space sense, but nothing does in this house. Who cares?
Yeah. I would be very amused if that's how it worked.
Make an offering. Making an offering of money may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days.
Oh, wow. We have no money, but we can come back.
We absolutely can. We have an allowance, and we're going to give it to a weird shrine we found.
Hey, can you look back at the shrine again?
Yes.
And up from the statue, the praying torso in the background with no head is also kind of strange.
It is, and it doesn't look like it ever... Like, it doesn't look like the head was there and then broke off. It looks like it sort of just blends up into the... Like, there wouldn't have been room for the head to begin with.
It almost makes the circle that is the skylight feel like the Pixar lamp.
Yeah. Yeah, like a little sort of a disconnect, like detached sort of head circle shape just looking down. Yeah, kind of like that.
Interesting.
I don't see anything else in here of note, but we should definitely come back with money.
Money, yes. I think that's a good idea. Here's hoping we get some today, on this day, the 16th day of our housing.
Yeah.
We've been here for more than 2 weeks.
Yep.
Eating nothing but apples.
The occasional banana and very, very occasionally actual food.
That's true. Every once in a while, we do get real food.
All right.
Immediately back to give money.
Very much so. The real question for me is, like, so we get to choose the amount.
Mm-hmm.
And I would theorize that the amount, there's specific blessings tied to specific amounts or range of amounts.
Probably.
So, like, we could just do one this time and see what occurs.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we just keep on trying to escalate each time we, like, find this.
I think that's a good idea.
1. You've received the blessing of the dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. That's pretty cool.
That
Lasts
is
3
very
days.
Cool.
All right. It could also be they're just random and...
That's true. It could be random, or there might be a book or a something somewhere that tells us.
There's totally going to be, yeah.
Exactly how many coins to do for which thing. Kind of the way there is for the stars, or... Yeah.
That feels super likely to me. All right. So, to review, everyone, we are still very much in find new rooms mode.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've tried always hallways. We've tried never hallways. I think that moderation is the answer, and we should settle on sometimes hallways.
Fine.
As a general rule.
Man.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But sometimes not hallways.
Sometimes not hallways. Sometimes it depends on our mood and the situation. So kind of back to where we were at the start of things. Sometimes hallways.
Okay.
The other thing that I would like to try, even though it's lots of random chance at play here, but we've encountered the garage several times on the western edge of the house. I have a hunch that there is going to be a similar, if not equivalent, type room for the east side of the house. So I kind of want to try to end up like drafting rooms on the eastern side of the house as often as we're able to.
Yeah. Try and draft everything in that E column.
Yeah, like where possible, or just not block ourselves off from doing so arbitrarily.
Yeah.
Like, if we have the chance to do otherwise.
That's fair.
So, for example, not storeroom in this case.
No, not storeroom.
Maybe not this time.
That's fair.
I think nook or corridor, and nook gets us a key, which might be nice to have.
That's true, yeah. That's probably a good plan.
Alrighty. Key.
A key.
Oh. Later. When we have more than one key.
Indeed. Let's see.
None of these are great for my east wing plan.
Not terribly. I think maybe the den?
I think so.
So that we can get a gem and still move over to the right as soon as possible?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll grab that, and
I am kind of keeping an eye out for candlesticks that look lightable.
Yeah, I'm
as
keeping
well.
an eye out for that as well. You were thinking between episodes, like trying to think of like more places that might have something lightable, and it's hard to come up with any like concrete answers there. But the tomb seems like one where there was some candles
that we keep on wanting to light.
Yeah, that we've been wanting to light, and maybe we still can't, but that's a good one to try, I feel like.
Yeah. I also am curious to maybe try it on the chest freezer in the freezer. Because we've got fire, maybe we can finally melt the ice inside the chest freezer.
That'd be interesting. Like, that could work. I could see that potentially being an interaction that is allowed.
Right?
I'm going to say spare room and, well...
Really? I would have gone with the other two, but I guess what is drawing you to spare room?
I guess more that it's getting us just further west for trying more stuff on this, on rank 2, I guess.
But we have another...
I guess entrance hall gives us that option as
door
well.
Off the entrance hall, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
The other place that I thought of that we haven't been in a long time is that there's a tunnel outside, and it's all dark and it's full of boxes.
Yeah.
But there's like a sconce out there.
A sconce, you say?
Yeah, and I remember thinking when we were in there before that maybe we would be able to light it. So...
Yeah, whatever day we end up getting that out of the code check, we've got a lot of rooms we want to try it in, so we should wait until the opportune moment.
Yeah.
2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement.
Okay. That's the black box.
I think so. So, at time of recording this, I think Dan Jones literally pulled this exact puzzle on us in Dan Jones and Dragons.
Really?
He's got us going in a dungeon that is basically a Blueprints dungeon, which is very fun.
Dan Jones, you're spoiling it. You're spoiling it for your son, Simon P. Jones, and us playing Simon P. Jones. That's amazing.
It's very good. But yeah, so like 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true.
That's the same statement.
Effectively, yes. The gems are in a box with a true statement.
Meaning there's only one true statement, right? Otherwise, we can't tell which box it's in. Otherwise, both of these statements are true. If this... Well, wait.
No, I think that does mean, that like both of these others are actually lying, because The gems are on a box with a true statement. If this is true, then there are 2 boxes with true statements, which doesn't narrow it down. And if this is true, then this is true, in which case it doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah.
So the gems are in a box with a true statement. Like, that probably, I assume, means it would have to be in this box. The only one that would be telling the truth in that case. That would narrow it down to a single box.
That makes so much sense to me that I'm worried it's wrong.
Yeah.
And you just open it anyways.
Well, I don't think that worry is going to go away.
That is so... I was so worried. I was so sure.
I'm going to double back before we get running too far ahead here. In rank. Hallway, which would be pretty good, but so would bedroom.
Yeah. They're both good options. We're less interested in this side of the house, but given the house won't let us get to the other side right now.
Yeah, and getting as many rooms, especially early on, as possible is valuable for accruing stuff. So, okay, hallway makes sense in that case for
more doors.
Easy access to more places, yeah. Okay. Maybe later coat check.
Guest bedroom.
Guest bedroom is not bad.
It's a good spot for it.
I like that, yes. And also...
Ooh, car keys.
Nice. I don't think
Very
that really
interesting.
helps us much anymore. No, there might be more stuff in the car, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Like, we probably won't get new reading, but like maybe last time we got one of those upgrade discs, I doubt we'll get that again, but I wonder if there is something else in the car to get.
Could be.
Yeah.
Either things that we missed or stuff that's been added, or maybe the stuff in the car storage is like randomized? I don't know. So, steps or stuff?
I might say steps, and maybe we pay to rotate the floor plan so we can go to the left instead.
I think that works.
Well, let's find out if we get to choose how we rotate the floor plan.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Okay.
Wow, it didn't even let me,
choose which one to rotate.
I guess, well, the other two
don't matter.
Don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
They probably all would have rotated otherwise, but cool.
And it doesn't let you choose how it will be rotated. So that's exciting.
Which I guess only matters if there's only 3 doors in that room. If it's like bedroom, this is the only other configuration that works.
Yeah.
Passageway and storeroom equally, like, storeroom can't rotate, passageway can, but like what difference does it make?
Yeah.
So it's literally only ones with 3 exits total that introduce unpredictability there.
That's fair.
Good to know. Okay. Steps.
Any stuff? No stuff? No stuff for
No
us.
stuff.
But another door?
Chapel, West Wing Hall, patio.
Not a great time for the patio since we have no other green rooms.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting that we need to, we want green rooms existing already before we drop this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Wing Hall is fine. Chapel's also fine. I don't know how often we'll be coming back through here.
It's true. We might have to, though, depending on how things go with whatever's outside the chapel, we may have to go back through a second time to get to the other side, which is just 2 coins lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's West Wing Hall then.
Cool.
I feel like the game is going to give us the garage this time, kind of despite me and my desires to be achieving this on the other side of the house.
Probably so.
Spare room, closet, observatory.
So the observatory won't give us anything today. It'll be 6 stars.
That was one of the blank page
and it's
days.
a blank. Yeah, there's no perk for it.
Should we go ahead and just knock that out then?
I think it makes sense to, unless we want to do the closet for more stuff.
I kind of like having another exit over here to work with it to get us at least further over.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do. And this way we can this will also provide a little bit of confirmation. Have we had a blank star count day yet?
Nope.
Because like, if this gives us nothing, then okay, cool. Then we're not missing anything from here. If it gives us something, then this book is clearly incomplete.
That's true. The book could be missing information.
Yeah. Let's also, I didn't look up here last time, and it's probably not needed. It could be that there's a point at which rotating this again makes any kind of sense.
Try it. See what it does. Okay.
I can aim lower.
I don't think our eye will be able to look through the scope, though.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to come into play eventually. And 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Wow, it's 2 things.
It's basically the benefits of 2 and 4.
It is. Oh, wow. Okay, so is it just like only... Huh.
If you want to check the book,
yeah, let's look at this again.
We can see other days that are skipped.
So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets skipped, so that's either 3 and 3 or 2 and 4, or 1 and 5, I guess. 9 and 10 get skipped, so that's some other combination. I wonder if it's a consistent combination or if it's a specific pair each time.
I don't know.
Interesting. Neat.
Very cool, though.
All right, good to know it's always a bonus.
I really did think we were getting nothing this time.
I was kind of thinking that's likely where it was going to go to. Oh.
What?
Can't remember if we...
Ever played with the globe?
Yeah.
I think we looked at the other one more.
It probably does something. There's also a clock down there I just noticed.
Yeah,
but,
there are so many globes around this place. And we actually have commented on that clock before.
Oh.
Because there are also so many clocks.
Yeah.
So...
Either we just accept the storeroom now and go ahead and run back to the other side, or we pantry and keep going up.
I honestly think we want to be on the other side, so we should go ahead and take the storeroom.
Yeah, let's do.
And not sink any more into this path that's not going where we want it to go.
I think you make a good point.
Which means it's probably doomed to failure. Looking for clues.
So now that we've seen that great hallway model layout kind of thing, it has got me wondering when I see other things like this.
Yeah.
If that's a subtle hint.
Or if it's just set dressing.
Or that.
It's hard to gauge in this puzzle of a game how many things are actually important. Because it feels like all of them. Oh, yeah.
That did add things.
Do you want to?
Kind of. We still only have 2 keys. If we find a sledgehammer, we are going to be looking great out here because we got 3 of these total now to come back and break.
Yeah.
Maybe it is strategically smart to chance it, spending a key, hoping that a key is going to be in the one we open, but...
We know it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't happen every time.
I mean, we know it's not a guarantee.
Also true.
I am so funny. So normally I would like to spin the commissary, But it already costs a gem.
Yeah. And we got, like, the den will get us into that exact same spot as well that the commissary would.
That's true.
Maybe we
You
just
wanna do the
corridor and go
corridor?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't see
Anything fun.
anything to grab. Okay. Courtyard helps.
Courtyard does exactly what we want it to.
Courtyard does do exactly what we want to. Perfect.
If only all of its doors are open. Fingers crossed.
I hope so.
Oh, good. No keycard door.
Yeah, we're still pretty early on, fortunately, so our odds were better.
Yeah. But so often we draft it and there's one door that's keycarded.
Yeah. Okay.
Drawing room.
I like drawing room for our purposes today.
I think it's a good choice.
Different layout as well with the windows and everything.
It's kind of nice having the windows out there.
I like it. Yeah, that helps to break up the walls and walls of sketches a little bit.
Right. It also makes me think that the sketches can't be part of the puzzle for, at least not the way we thought they were.
Well, this wall might be the one that always just has the one guy.
Maybe that's true. I can't remember, but I think you might be right.
Yeah, like part of me is wanting to stay in here and try to like kind of brute force muscle through finding the answer. The other part of me is just like, just keep doing some runs and we will find the room that practically spells out how to do this.
Yeah.
So let's maybe do that.
Been the case so far
Yeah.
with each room. So I think that's worth waiting on.
And we don't even have more dates to try on the safe yet. So like,
Not anything that feels related.
yeah. Decent place to leave a chapel, I guess, because we definitely won't be coming back through here.
But also the dark room, it doesn't really matter what we draft off of it. It's not going anywhere anyway.
That's a good point, actually. Good point. Yes. I like that. Good call.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and burn this in a place where it,
I mean, you were also right about the chapel.
yeah, like it can hurt us if we unknowingly draft a red room that is really mean, but odds are pretty slim that we're gonna, like, odds are we're just gonna get something that like, oh, well, I wouldn't have spent that here, but it doesn't hurt us that bad. So let's go for a freebie.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's honestly couldn't ask for much better than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Off. On.
And we can check the dark room for stuff.
Yeah. And we can try to stumble into the answer for this one more time. Nope. Yeah. Every time. Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
Perfect.
good. Thanks, Dark Room. We can see you now.
Let's look for stuff.
Yeah, any
See if they've hidden
freebies
any
for us?
freebies.
Hey,
A
there is.
key.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I think that's it.
Well, that's enough.
Sure is. Next.
All right.
All right, not closet.
Workshop, though.
I could go for workshop.
Workshop has been interesting.
It has been. Do we have anything items-wise?
No.
We don't, but I mean, we'll have this here if we
And there's
find
usually
interesting things.
one item in the workshop.
Also true. Yeah, I like that.
So it's like a closet that doesn't have a dead end. Oh,
Hello.
broken lever.
Could prove to be useful.
Indeed. So yeah, we will... If we get stuff, then we've got this to come back to, but Even if we don't, we've at least got one more thing than we had before.
Yeah. Should we go back to like courtyard corridor, or do we just keep going up?
We definitely don't need to go back to corridor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little too far. I think if you want to go back to courtyard, I'm down for that. But
Okay.
workshop, we could also draft this door
You know what? Good
first.
point. Let's see what we got. Spare room, library. We should have a book this time, right?
I think we need to order a book, actually.
Oh, well, also worth doing, and it moves us off to the side. Yeah, let's get library, and we can go check. I kind of just want to go in the library.
You do? Yeah. I'm good for that.
We can double back later.
Let's get us a book.
Okay, we have seen Swimbird
Yes.
and Pump System and Architectural Digest 3.
Yes.
We have not seen History of Orindia or The Fixed Stars or Sightseer's Guide.
The Fixed Stars is the book that is in the observatory.
Right, though
We're
I still
pretty
think,
sure
yeah.
it's the same.
I actually think this is going to be a different version of this book.
It might be.
I don't think we need to, we can go for these others first since we're sure they're all new, but given that this is one of the options here, I have a feeling this is going to be a more complete.
I think we get more interesting information out of the Sightseer's Guide or the History of Orindia.
You're probably right.
And I'm good for either. I lean slightly towards the History of Orindia because Caleb Manning is a known associate of Marion Marigold. They were friends. And so I'm curious to see if there's anything in there. But I'm good for either.
I'm good with that. Okay. Anything else in here? I don't think so, nor do I think...
I guess you never know where you're going to find a gem or something.
It's true. Just because we haven't seen one up here the other times doesn't mean it can't happen. Okay. What do we got? Locked.
Use key or go back.
Let's go back. We kind of were thinking of going back anyway. We can return here and spend a key if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Another one.
Wow.
Hope we find a sledgehammer. Or just dead end with a whole lot of keys to spend, I guess.
Right. I think the pool gives us the most flexibility.
I think so. It spends our last gem, but I think that this also adds some cool stuff to the draft pool that it adds more new rooms, and that's kind of enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen sauna, but not the other two, I don't think.
We've seen locker room.
Oh, you're right, we have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just pump room.
Yeah.
Yet to see. Okay.
Oh, look, a key card.
All right. If we can find security, then that will no longer be a problem.
Right.
There is sauna, which not this time.
So, maybe sauna this time.
You think so?
Because either way, we're cutting off the corridor pathway connection.
True.
And either way, we can just go back to the library to move forward. I guess if you'd like to do the spare room, that's okay with me. I'm not super invested in having more steps tomorrow. It's a nice perk, but it's not
Yeah.
oh, we have to have this. So if you want to do spare room, I'm good for that.
I think so. It keeps us going.
Okay.
I feel like there's very rarely a freebie in here.
I'm not sure if there's ever been a freebie in
I'm
here.
not sure there has been either. Yeah, might as well. Mail room.
We probably probably have a lot in the mailroom.
We probably do.
Like,
And we have been wanting to...
we've ordered 4 separate things from the security room on 4 separate days.
Like,
and
we're
we
dead
haven't
ending
gotten
no
them
matter
yet.
what. So, like, yeah, maybe we should do the mailroom to also try to get clarity on whether ordering so many different things has added up or... Yeah, let's do that.
We also got a letter in the last laboratory experiment yesterday.
Yeah, I want to know if any of that, like, if that letter is still here or if we had to check it the same day. I think it's a new letter.
I think it is here.
Rad. Okay, that's great to know.
Also, none of the things we have ordered from the security room are here.
Nothing is here.
But we did just place the last order yesterday, so maybe that's why.
Maybe so. Yeah, that could be. So yeah, maybe the orders are not piling up. Maybe they are replacing each other.
That might be. But yeah, we need to read that note.
That we do. Hey, Simon. It's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log into it. Even with all off-site connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it's located on the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swansong. Happy hunting, Randolph.
Thanks, Randy.
Yeah, we puzzled that one out ourselves, but appreciate it. If we hadn't pulled that off yet, this would have helped a lot.
Could you pick that up again? I want to see if we can actually look at the envelope.
No.
No.
Maybe if we had the magnifying glass, it would allow it somehow, but...
It had better. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset. This one you definitely can.
Yeah.
But the other one...
And that one we've got already.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good to know that they at least persist.
So this one is keycard door, but that's okay. We can just use a key on the other...
On the library.
Yeah.
Right?
And that will get us to the same place. All right. Rough. Archives gets us lots of places. Weight room also gets us lots of places. Aquarium is kind of the answer, though we don't have a gem, so...
We don't have a gem, yeah. I'm not sure which one to suggest. I think probably the archive is the less damaging one.
Maybe so.
15 steps is not a lot of steps.
It isn't. Like, I don't think we're getting way further in this run.
No.
Regardless. And there's nothing, like, there's chests, an abundance of lockers that with a sledgehammer we could go back for, but, like, there's not a whole lot that I feel the need to run back through the house for.
Yeah.
So, like, with weight room...
You want to do the weight room?
With weight room, we will... If we are shown a new room, we will guaranteed see it.
Fair enough.
Which, yeah.
Okay. And it's not like we're at the start of the run. We've already lost a bunch.
Yeah, we're pretty deep in at this point, so losing 15 is rough, but nowhere near as bad as losing 30 or 40 or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Drafting, dang it. The lack of gems.
Yeah, that would be nice. This gets us some steps back, I guess.
That's a very good idea.
Might as well. And maybe there are other goodies. There are. Looky there.
Oh, hey.
How nice. Okay.
Hello, little hamster.
Hello to you.
Very cute.
Still being fed. Good. All right. Last key.
Security.
Security is definitely the ticket here. Yeah. Excellent.
We no longer have to worry about that one security door,
Yeah.
keycard door.
Which is
but-
already open, but...
Exactly. But for future ones.
Security level high. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm.
Perfect.
So knowing what we do now, I guess we don't want to place another order,
The last thing we placed was for running shoes.
which I guess is not that exciting, huh? Maybe
No.
we should order something more exciting.
Not really. You want to order a magnifying glass?
Let's do.
We've already got one order for magnifying glass in, but hey. It'll be informative. Whatever we get. Which I guess the next time we draft the mailroom, it's probably going to give us the order that we placed.
Maybe, unless this stops it. We
Unless,
clearly still don't know how that room works with
Right.
with regard to these special orders we're doing. Magnifying glass.
it's just one of our favorites.
We do like it a lot. It has given us some good information. Lots of the others can be very helpful in many scenarios, but they rarely give us new information.
Yeah.
Someday, office. Someday.
Maybe today.
Maybe. We're going to
We
need some gems to make that happen.
Oh, we got some rooms to draft here, so maybe we'll get lucky. And
Ballroom.
oh man.
If only. I say we just lose the coin.
We don't even have to go in
Yeah,
yet.
I'm not even going to go in there yet. We'll look off to the side first.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
it's not even
Locked.
clear. Ah,
This is still here waiting for us.
it is. That's very cool.
Yeah, I appreciate
mean-
that.
Not that we want it this time either, but yeah,
Yeah.
good to know that that also persists.
Yeah, I assume once we break it, this will probably lower again, but maybe not. Maybe it'll just always be here. It's probably too much to hope for, but maybe. Okay, let's...
You want to do the other side?
Yeah, and hope they don't want a key. Dang.
Dang it.
Well, maybe over here then. All right.
A
Pump room.
commissary. Pump room.
We can see the pump room.
We've never seen a pump room before.
Control water flow. We probably won't be able to take advantage of it. I just want to see the room.
I'm really curious to see if we can drop the water level in the... Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no, Daniel.
Yeah, we're going to have to, think.
No.
What?
The problem is that we read the pump room book, the instruction manual, on day 15. This is day 16. I haven't edited day 15 yet.
Oh, I see.
I don't have screen caps of the instruction manual for the pump room.
That is okay.
I can...
I think we can still probably piece together how to make a fair amount of this work.
Or I can run and go do it.
No, we'll figure it out. We'll
Okay. There's a fourth one back behind them. Back behind the green tankards.
Oh, right you are. Yeah, another one back there.
And what I was saying as we walked in is I would love to see if we can drain the pool and go into the drained part.
Yeah, I would like that too.
It's the only one that we have access to.
Okay. Okay, we have reviewed the notes about the pump room, and it's pretty much what we were kind of assuming, though it did help to kind of solidify our assumptions there.
Yeah.
So to stop just hitting switches and actually assess the room here, we have our little switch box here to determine which one of these we are influencing the water levels of at the current time. So we could just say greenhouse. That is the fifth one in this row. So we'd find the fifth one, which is this one, which is going in
That
here.
pump.
And I think, wait,
Oh, look, we just drained all of the water out of the tank that we were trying to empty. That's perfect.
Oh.
You kind of did it.
nice. Oh, we had it already. So, okay.
Now hit the pool one and do the same thing. Because we wanted to drain the pool, right?
Right. Well, we just filled the greenhouse with the water from here, so we'd want to
flip it the other direction.
Flip
the pump the other direction.
Well, first, if we hit pool is connected via a different line, so that will not have quite the same effect. So the pool one, the 6th one in the row, is connected to here. This is the one influencing that one, and it will feed into this same one here. So if we
if you pull it down, I think that'll do what we want it to do.
I think. Pool.
Or I'm wrong.
I think we need to flip it up. I think
okay.
Up is drawing from the room into the thing, I think? Yes.
Okay. I got those mixed up.
Yeah, I was not 100% sure yet myself, but okay. There, that's drawing everything from the pool.
But there's still water left in the pool.
Yeah, that's going to be where it's tricky. We need this to have enough room left over to take pool water.
And there wasn't a section that was about switching the tanks.
Yeah, so we can switch the tanks, but only for a specific pair of rooms inputs. So we have the switch here, this thing here, which switches which tank the water will go to or from. However, that pipe is this specific one, which is connected to this drain, which is connected to number 2 and number 1. So we can decide whether the water from 1 or 2 goes into or out of either of these. We cannot transfer directly between either of these. This thing seems... I think this one might have to do with, like...
The boiler room?
The boiler room, yeah, or like an external...
Because it's connected to the vents that the boiler room...
Yeah, and nothing else.
Also
like, there's no other switches or anything to interact with here. This one's, I think, kind of got its own system going on.
Yeah.
So, in order to create room in this... Like, this water needs to go somewhere.
Didn't we... Okay.
So we should draw water from either 1 or 2 to put it in this tank.
Okay.
By flipping this that way. Good. Let's say drawing from...
The fountain.
The fountain.
Because we know where the fountain is. We don't know where the reservoir is yet.
Yeah. And then we draw from that... into here.
And then we can put water from tank 1 into the fountain.
Exactly.
Got it.
So now that that's done, we set this to neutral.
I know you had this all in your head way sooner than I did, and I'm sorry for trying to rush you.
No, it's okay. No, I was... when we first got in here, I definitely was just sort of like flipping levers to see what would happen, and we, like... kind of had the loose idea, but seeing the guidebook again did help to, like, provide a good bit more clarity and save a good bit of time of just futzing around.
Yeah.
So now now that we flipped that, we're going to...
feed back into the fountain, right?
Yes.
It might also be very interesting to drain the fountain entirely.
Yeah, for sure.
If we can.
Much higher effort, but
yeah,
doable. Okay. Now that has created room. Let's set that back. Let's flip that pool. And it's draining. Beautiful.
Heck yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Great.
Awesome.
I'm not sure we could ever drain the fountain. Because the empty pips available are less than the total amount of water in the fountain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 4 and 4. So yeah, it will be harder doing these.
It's not plus 4 and 4. It's plus 2.
You're right. Plus 2 because those are the only
Yeah.
remaining pips there. But yeah. I think all of these are doable, and if they're not, then there must be some other place we can put water somehow. But
hey, there's a thing on the wall that we didn't look at.
oh yeah,
Oh,
I guess that would have kind of helped, but we figured it out.
yeah. The reserve tank. Interesting.
Yeah. Nice. We have 9 steps is the problem.
No, we can still get to the pool.
And we should do, let's
We've done this.
Let's open this and see what's in here. But like, yeah, we've worked hard for this.
A kitchen,
A kitchen.
but we won't have enough money for food.
Yeah.
A sauna would get us more steps tomorrow.
Which I guess, it's not like we're getting into the antechamber from here. Honestly, I'm down for that.
And we would still have enough to get back to the pool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's only 5, right?
We totally would.
Yeah.
Anything?
A gem?
That does look like a gem. We should get it.
Does look like a shiny hot rock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Steamy.
To the pool. And we hope that whatever we can get from it is immediate and requires no additional walking.
Right.
Okay. Look at all that money.
Cool.
Guys, it's not
Okay.
It's not a public water fixture. What are we doing?
We can take the money and then well, no, we can't reach the chapel again, can we?
I mean, we could.
We should go to the chapel again.
Yeah, I guess we'll drop one off.
Yeah. We can save one of these coins for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Only one.
Okay, so draining the pool is a good way to get access to lots of money.
And I am guessing that respawns every time, but I'm not sure.
Oh, the money down there?
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. Okay, all right. Can we reach?
We will enter it and probably pay the cost. Yeah.
Yay!
One
We've
more
saved
coin for the penny bank.
1 coin. Put it away for a rainy day. We did it. Sort of.
No luck on getting an exit out to the east.
No. If one exists, it may take us a good many runs to happen to draw that room. Also, it may not be an equivalent thing. It may not be like the garage that lets us go start wandering around out there and open up a pathway to go there anytime we want. It may be. I do feel like there's going to be something.
There's got to be some point to that space.
Yeah,
right?
like that yard out on the east side of the building is going to have some purpose. And I feel like some room on the eastern wing is going to be what unlocks that, but I have no idea what or how.
Yeah, it's less of a priority and more of a thing to be thinking about as we draft.
Like, I feel like something's going to do something over there. We might as well keep giving it chances to.
Yeah.
But okay, we saw some new rooms at least, so that makes this technically a victory. Congratulations, everyone.
Hooray!
We've done it again. We'll see you next time when we do more things, hopefully, maybe even new things.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.